Maneva na sema PENDREAM TV. PENDREAM TV de osia dem yopo.
Ashefonya tifo mema obibia akwaba eba PENDREAM TV. Nana ama Agyapong ede ensembia tudwa wakasafa Council of State election ekoso Asante region. Na eno namso ama MPP MPs will be ede omwani eche mohwa. Nanka mpese omwura mu eko ba voting process no ekoso no. Na eye omo a take in charge and I say omo a omohwe ama abato no ekoso no ama kwan. Ensembi ka we ho na nana ama aboaje ede atudwa. Beka so bejebre na waka me ho na yati ni nsem no enchirimu. Na asa na be subscribe to channel no. Ya wadwenjiro comment section ho like na share dwumade no ma afoforo ensa enkabi. Yenti ensema nana ama aboaje ede atudwa.
Citizen akwaba.
Nanama medasi.
Na boko die.
Nyamena dum.
Ede nyamena.
Waso wozine.
Nyamena dum. Honorable.
Mami.
Honorable akwaba.
Yeah, una.
Ede nyamena se ede mu ababedu. Na we dey kwekwan me pese ye Kumase. Council of State regional rep on say first election no course so na kwaye basa na enensu ne bia koso a wo mo de tax binum ne ade so kwa mo betimi ama short video ne ba Kumase na yemfa enye because wo hwe videos na efi ho no ba na wi na me ye monitor an na me te yese omo mo beto aba no dodo na abai afa omo ho no sa na bus bi ebesiye enti bus ni se na nipa 36 ena na ya basin krofo bi edo omo ba beto aba ni bi eno na chese ni nyina start ya e ma sa abasaba se ni sie and then there were other videos nso ana NPP MPs former education minister Educhum ena Kennedy ono di Kennedy osenya akwana
Okay.
Ono na eleyi
Prof.
Ono na ejoso by election okotu ya bribe okotu ya scam isi official bi an ho basem ena no mo so no be Kennedy Agyapong so kura ko no mu ebi na cheso mo pese mu wrem ba bia voting process ne ekoso no a wo mo se wo mo allow wo mo but the question is say wo mo ko ho no mo ekokoye den omo ko honom ekokoye den enti wohwe videos a na eba ifra no pa na voting ni start ye na enya ahomeka kora
I mean, Council of State election. Only as a MP. And what is the MPP's business into who advises the president? Mentase. There are man Ghana say Council of State election. Ye pian konfu we go to abanfu or mampenyinfu. Mu go to esika. Na ma hyen konfu kutu pede won kokun. Hey. Na wambi.
skaso dia so matua bi pa
Why? Me pede mu to mampenyinfu mu go to esika de mu go to mampenyinfu. I mean, the worst part I don't even understand in there. People who disagree with the president. I mean, you can be in parliament and disagree and do your oversight views. Oversight responsibility. But me ko tobi for no or by force. A party that does not believe in the manifesto of the NDC. A party that said they don't believe in reset. they believe in upgrade and bold solutions. What to a man paying for by force? It's a better way to a man paying for about 24-hour economy. If a man paying or before be there in Pokono or Bakakwai act as a CEO or whatever position to help the agenda of the 24-hour economy. In Berlin scenario, consult Council of State. It's obia you don't believe in 24-hour economy no. If I put to the man paying what the man ain't MPs are interested. They walk fight for it.
Because also I'm here no money pan rini. Was na na cancer buadu se hwan no.
No, I mean
it was so rini. Agrekinzima. Almost say oye Ashanti Regional Council of Elders MPP no oye member.
Oh, but he was leading Dr. Baumia.
So oye party office nyina mado oye. Was na send Dr. Baumia ne bani se Maria Baumia.
Na ma yanse bi anyim. Ami bom de mim de o man payin Mahamo kade Council of State oba oboshom obayen. I think there's as a matter of urgency. In the if a Ghana for tenor, me sure the Benyan Kofu 9 they do not subscribe to why we should still have a Council of State.
But Seloya one as a legal practitioner, only me say there are some appointments without the Council of State members no on to me.
That is why we need a review.
And before calling on President Mahama say on Damparinko, but without the Council of State members no on to me.
That's why I'm saying we need a review.
A review, okay.
It's as a matter of urgency no, that needs to kickstart. Because you see, Nanama, I mean, it's not an entrenched position.
The constitution, as it were, the president has inaugurated a committee,
constitutional review
to look at it
exactly.
quickly.
Exactly.
But you cannot do it to avoid it because you have empaneled people to do it. So what you could do is that okay, this is what have come. The constitution is still existing, but then. Whilst I am practicing,
lawyer Katri more Mr. Honorable.
You bet me ASEAN Kamukakra. And
no,
I think
but Honorable, you see, where I differ in your day, Nanama, a Kadekwa constitutional reviewer is a tall order because there are several areas in the constitution that needs review, and that ABR formally the constitution felt you can use discretion, but per review you think that no, it should be entrenched or non-entrenched or whatever positions. So it's a tall order, but there are some low-hanging fruits.
No, if you remember,
I'm more on focus. Constitutional Review Committee. I'm more on focus.
Your mama first governance, His Excellency, or BBC. Then
no, it was at Tamil's time.
Yeah, Tamil's.
Yeah. Constitutional Review Commission.
Yeah.
Na Akufo-Addo so by Nanado by and so. I think say they did something on it. Nti yewo niema nkitikiti bia omwadi kan di omonsa abobo so. And I believe we say more or less no omaya the work about 50 to 60% of the review. Akakakra omdebeka ho. Me position is say me no nyina the same line,
yeah,
but
I understand
I'm being careful because constitution until say yet me aye review ni yaji atu masan no ni ye wo eno an ye wa ye usisa wadwene ye.
Yes,
that's why your mama as I say whatever His Excellency would di ni ye wo ho no so whaasa or try say ye betimi aye bibi no.
I think that we don't differ from that. Sabi insisambra than bro wanted be Juma. But what I'm saying is that it's a low-hanging fruit that we need to concentrate on and deal with quickly. Because the Council of State is a very useless entity. Or a cowboy. Because on your cowboy, why would somebody pay money? Then me call a Council of State member. What is the interest of that person? Especially when you don't believe in the ideals and thoughts of that particular president. It's about future de kwa command. For me, oyeyim gwasi the MPs. Mube jamu ejuma ho. Dem mo kwa kwahwe there a particular person wins an election. In the Council of State elections also,
reason to that.
They are basing people. They are passing people.
I'm passing for more than I'm saying.
NDC Ashanti NPP NDC.
Why?
Both parties need now passing.
Why? They were doing it.
8 years ka.
Nana, no credit. What kind of credit? Nobody can sit here and say NDC for Mumu and Tieska. I mean, which is useless. It's needless.
But Nana, you see, that is the danger we have introduced into our country. Fiananama, House of Chiefs elections. With Tieska. No swear the same things. House of Chief elections. Asofo elections. The same thing. Do you know why? Because now everybody will chafa. Because Odumoye you see all these people talking. Internet SRC elections, politicians, we have interest. Because when it comes to demonstrations, any kind of students who go demonstration, your leaders can start something that will affect government.
So they say there, I mean, politicians in Ukraine. There's only to go too soon. My boss free Mali. No matter for be no come boss. Oh yo.
No, they can't say mama.
Exactly.
Or confess my free Mali. No apo be a man come.
Exactly, Nanama. So it's a market women association. Politics are cool. Drivers.
Drivers.
You see, because there is something in there, and people are being used through that avenue, to either cause disaffection or to support government. Can you imagine the president take decision and then Council of State comes out to say that we advise the president against this, but he went ahead to do it? Can you imagine? So that's why people want interest. By our Council of State waha na ye ko hwe mo ku tom na donku and why a swimming pool. They were quiet. We had Council of State share appear in the CV with all the noise people were making it there. The main pay cuts in the radio do. You made him a referee. Council of State this CV or qualify. He's the best person to be taken than anybody else. Council of State waha an EC which is led by a lawyer decided there what to open the citizens cannot serve the EC. When he decided there elections registration with the district offices, and we said that no, it should go nearer to the people. The EC closed the doors. The Council of State has sat here for Ghanaians to be raped. Because a man paying two nenum catch and there will be no haircut. The next moment, now one may a Sakura taffy. Council of State were quiet. So what is the essence? The measurable impacts so far for all these years of the Council of State on him. And if we don't have it, why do we still want to keep it? For me, I will still say again, it's one of the most useless entities that we so have. And I think there is a low-hanging fruit. We can look at it in isolation and deal with it. Because the more it stays, the more it is creating more problems for us. Because just Council of State election, because if you basa you see a Kumasi or Greater Accra Hayala, somebody could have nearly died because of Council of State election. One more over 2-4.
Yeah, you have to be able to come back.
One of they are supposedly coming to advise one election will call you on. It's a better way to
now citizen pacho. I want to mean any situations because I think it's a running time now. Now president may choose.
President no what number be we are in area.
President has
no one quota almost be appointed top.
I didn't even concentrate.
But even the president's appointment, even the president appointment, the constitution has prescribed the kind of people.
Yeah.
So the
former chief justice, former defense staff, a former IGP, you know, all these things. But in the one of what you want, Council of State, what is the qualification?
Just senior journalist count with me, senior journalist.
Why not?
Eja we last one you. Mr. Ramo. Monday you do some more video. Minimum beja problems Mr. Ramo.
Immediate Agyapong
family show.
Agwagwe ovuduvu baby obezo odwane no
Dabi that one do so hey I can't drop said that but go be the trap no but nana my point is senka omu betimi said your kind say constitutional requirement president be I don't think can maintain that standard say say president no anyim krofo
No, but you know what?
Say any problem,
any problem. No.
So what GCPP you recommend is the chiefs. That was why we recommended that we should have a second chairman in the chiefs.
Now say in Gaza word where you know. In Gaza word where you know
representation.
Now so in Gaza word where you know.
No, but all you were interest.
Hey. So at the end of the day,
interest.
At the end of the day, let's say go konya informal church NDC
no.
You see what it is that you see. So they would have a different mandate. You see, the mandate given to this Council of State, Ishembrema, or actually bogus. Because you see, if formally they be a over the years. It's smarter to find loopholes and take advantage of Imbrana Yashishan. Because I didn't power no woman there. Sabi, Yansen Yibaku Funitrim. In the able to me for president, I mean, it could be a very young person. I mean, 40 years, very young person who doesn't have a lot of guidance. So the Council of State, and then I make the issue, the criteria, what the president now, there should have been a criteria for even those who should be elected. But since a criteria behind you, and anybody who has money can go there, an armed robber or whoever, wako via obinisika can just become a Council of State member. Inti, what model? Na da mi impokonodeche. Because obi a equal to fode, at least you should have some form of expertise. Could be a bit of technical or relational expertise. Bia ibotum ediaba. You know,
levels. Indeed, say in for mu to a school for a different no. Nipa na uko tu no fono ni status ne
president.
Indeed, when or what that caliber say or within that I say obet me to say anybody who could to president for. Indeed, I'm just reiterating your
exactly.
Answer nanka ye be you say. Uye Council of State who could to president
exactly. But Gwabna even crana na do time kwa ohwe nkofo yi wo mkwa na omu enye nkofo mu mo ha enye uhwe yidwaben manhene so ho and then uhwe to say former IGP no money former we money ne regional balance
so you see where the problem is. They say the president no anu be you know there no na de omba to abayi wo mo no
is the problem
anya ayi akufo the time na Labianca bae
Labianca
adia Labianca be ansan wo ja oman hu akọ Tell me, you know that.
No, but you see, Nanama, it's not necessarily that Nanado time they know what you do. Nanado time, and one of my Bobo Odini, they were the appointed ones. They were the ones the president. But one of my way you want to do a
Uko should be now. I won't cry the criminals or more. Criminal. I think there was one who was indicted. I said no free. So
Daniel said even this guy cry a guy Okoto TV Africa, yeah.
Now, okay.
So my issue is that as a country, Sebi, if we still think there or important to still have it, there the criteria. What am I president? Yamfa bibi dam kakra infantu. But ye janatra de yakoto abenti yankoto aben you bia. I mean, at the end of the day, no one functions at the pamba. And because we become very competitive as a society, everything is a political. Yes, a political point out of it. Intino, ye breed the madi in there work or China, it will be mass thing. And I see Uncle Fuba finding smart ways of being at a certain place that will feel there. It will be easier for them to be able to become members of the council of state. And it is only dependent on assemblies. So every assembly nominates one person. In Timifane, if there is a particular
every assembly for those who are going to vote.
Yes, the electoral college. Two people from each assembly. So you can imagine. It can easily be influenced. There are some region biowa democofnina won't do 30. You can easily buy them. That is why Obi wash now. So if I can come 40, maybe on a concert on 40 people, sort them out and on the way win the election. I think it's just dangerous.
Okay. Honorable Brad someone.
Same way there. Edru baby anane kan but I think say brasso say yina ebiebie me mehwe afi angle say edru council of state abatwa political parties ne bia vibrant. And the point is omo den na eba mu anti omo sa political parties no kura ni disade na chi because president waba ene ye pe obi a ombetimi aboa no na yetunofo awo niema bi ho na se president nso hia kasachire bi a ono nso beko omo as consultation na omo amano kasachire ni eseso wo ye ne eni oso ye na bibi koso ene na yemfa ye ni enhweye na ekoso ne se on se esi a wo kan NDC for ebasi nipa bi se ni a wo kan.
That's what
I haven't seen it, I haven't heard it, but
because we are no reportage
MPP
we are no reportage. Then I hear say Eastern Region 2 there were political this kind of issues no seriously, and I don't think say you need to politicize it. All we need say you bring the right component. That's
so what it means simply is that yenhwe adena sa political parties nyina ade omonia siso yes yen ye wo NDC and you know my position ye de ne say ye pobi a obetu His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama for nama nhihye a o hihye no se o chia ye bebo ne ba e wo nachi ne ya kire nse papa ade na wo ye no che bia na me ametia na wo awotie wo bon ba enyi but at least with the such a group no ye timi frɛ ne bon ba ema ono nso enya aso etie entino ye nye de a ye adwene ho ne sɛ hefo na ye susu sɛ hom betimi abon ba no mu tu no fo papa ema onchia enkonkosi kwan foforo so ena ebin the other group no nso yese dabi yemfa wenye mfanto ho unze yeyi sharoto oseya ede ne letter ne bae na do so ono de sa letter no kura omie so wo transport ni street ede akoma council of state nti afutu am de baba no obesan de abre Ghana fo nyina party asie now say bibisa wo ho na these people in various institutional positions no SSA obi bibi beba na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so say me transporto e dey am council of state whether say ade na so dey come council of state no dey ko se na yete no a na no amamu no mo afutuo e no fa e no dey bre Ghana fo a eno dey yenim. However, say won krofo bi wo ho a mbetumi apia ba bonten so we dey wo boa
but honorable dey asawo ba o we say honorable party say in the council of state for the country na do so only salot say
that is what he said because o say petition na ba no wo dey come council of state and wo dey ko e na o so wa miesu kra ndi ye just a conveyor belt and wo je ye no de mo nti omo afutuo no an wo de ba no de bre omo an se omo kan wasem se ne council for no e de bae ne nti esese ye manako ene yegina so manako enti ochina so obi nso so kyerɛ saa letter ne bi no wo de ba na His Excellency John Dramani Mahama so man so say onem so de ma Council of State na omoma ne muaya so ono so de ba abre ne yese so ka ho asem na omo abeka yentrance na se ye nipa bia ni ho e bi kura na ne John Mama ana se nanado eka ye nya saa nete wa mfa mu obia wono ani decision e na odi agina so na odi nkra mam so masa ade we om bia ba om entumu ye pe obi obeba be pie baabi na china wa ko say dabi ade we de ye discussing was Council of State na nya ye position no to defend certain positions in governance. That is one of the main reasons who say political parties no asori di achida nka ye kwato Council of State aba na MPs akukudam asori di achide sabe me di hey yesi ye kwato Council of State aba na ubo na fifire timi hada ye kwato Council na me ye kwato Council of State aba no me ma fifire ni timi na kosisen. But what argument na me these are some of the things mama ye overlook and no ka ho titire na ma manfo asori di akire no because for me senior na citizen can say see to be honest with you Council of State no say ye more we need to redefine what they do. Other than that, as at now, what do they do? Other than that, as at now, ye bisase Council of State no womo ye dem apart from say ye di petition bia ba ye di akonu yo so ye di akomo omo no mo say senior ne ya dweye no ye nya saa enti se ye betimi asian kamu ana asesemu kakra na senior suggestions ne ba no mimi susu say ye pe obi obetu president ya wo no fo a esese obi a one na nkasa adwen ekobenkro because on to president fo say afutu ode ko ware hen won to no fo say ono na busuasem ho afutu no omde ma wo mo afutu nyina ye governance kwa obefa so a obebu man na obebu ne yi enti se sa na tie dia governance no ti say ye 24-hour economy ye wo obi o ha ebeto aba man say Council of State ya on to President Mahama for on 24-hour economy. Sir Nipan doesn't believe in the 24-hour economy policy. Ntu today. And me feel say we need to expand the debate and now say the talk around Council of State the way and manner we choose them. Then say but honorable mayor, I will go with the proposal say Senke said the constitutional requirement ni bi say o mampani be yibi ni abeto aba yibi ada ni emfa powers ni nyina anhye mampani ni ntem ono no nkrofo a ono omo etrase so omo tunofo a because even adwuma ya ye wo mu ikura no emfa nse CMG fia ebi a BBC a bobies o se na na ma beka ebi a me fere nanim metie in every society ye wo bi a ye so onya sade ya ye woni pa ba ku wo a ohwe nanim ka asema yo mate obetie. Yeah, so I think if we can relinquish that full powers to the president, to the executive, that the executive no, the president and his vice omo no end time so me here we and e ba na jigu asa aje akumu amutiri so no commander onu anu abeka se me die me hia we omo ne betimi honorable analysis ni America no ya nya careful no ye de powers no so nyina ma president eno na ye ni abre because of the cultural dynamics of the country. Se ye ma president kwan obekwa akochusu bi afri awonwi within awonwi nankasa no you have diverse backgrounds. Enti ebeduru ba bi no na cultural group bi anase cultural group bi we group we ajayen enti ne yesi within the region no mu nyina se mu ye mu wo background be ye 10 na mu wo region no mu a mu nyina mu nto aba munya yi ba ko firi mu wi anyam na be yi no yes ye no so da akoye asem na eno na make say sometimes some of these things it is say MCE aba yes at a point in time sir municipal district chief executives no SSA to aba na mse abana de yebeto na kwan ben ye befa so yebeto no because saba no I'm just digressing a bit saba no ye ka se ye bi mu se ye to MCE ya na DC so aba into obia timi ba bia chaos ukam because ye wo ba bi wo ho a se NDC na tie konwa so kura no a ne MCE ni DC no wo paibu mu kura a very different political party.
Sa na yan se fi jase de asante mampon. Sa NDC ti akunya so a yen tu aba ma NDC ni wi order.
Get south. Who central?
MPP ti akunya so a.
Omo betima etna so 100 years but omo MCE and DC.
No way.
No way. Now, ono nso na ye the rep of the president and government no. Say ye tu kwa nkura na ye beduru ho na SSC ye da. Ono na wo residence nti ono ho na yebekwa abada na yesem kurama edikogu agire mu wadam se bitu kan aba you see the problem and this na we me hwe se senka ye beto abasa na ye to no ye idea na ye nkoye se ni na be president appointees se NDC na wo ho ana MPP na wo ho a ye ma opportunity no say the political party a wo akonwa so no mumpe people that you think say you can go out with na say mo ye ten kura na ye to ten say you see nipa ni nyina anye no nso still aye to aba say abonfo nyina hia memfa the best we team to say Real Madrid at a point in time na Real Madrid team no captains of various nations all the players ni na captain ya kan mo nyina go Real Madrid omo ya about 23 to 30 players ye ko buy 511 nti captain for no bi ya de eche bi and so omo nyina captain o ko ni kuro mu a o chef nti no among nipa na bi a ye be appoint omo no ye be to omo so about within the district no even the MCE and DCE issues so say NDC na wo so a NDC for no empe nipa be miensa na nan na nka ye nyina ye nto no so aba ewo district no some people for no kura mpe NDC for still among 3 or 4 omde aba no me ye sure say ba ku bebo mu a omega so wo mu nyina anye de ba we de bo kakra nti emfa we nko dan say ye be futu no ana se ne ye ne ne a ebia ba asem ama kuma se de ato nsuo mu abepom na minim sese as we speak right now results no okay
ya no omo sort a omo counting ti e say ye benya no
these are the basis na
de ebekwa akosi unim I think say de ama Ashanti region no omo ani abrem say de ye kan ye NPP MPC do omo ho agimi esan say Ashanti region no mu suro say nana nkansa boadu ni wi ni ebe ha wo mo kwan bi so oye known MPP member timisi party office edema MPP so say obi si card so sin obi na so nu kokko wi ni a I say MPP for an air planting wo mu nipa e wo president
mama fo
Debiu nkansa boakura nana nkansa boadu so mi ame nana no nana duebo nana woni NDC ideologies enko
juwe de kotu
hwe me ada me decide say MPP me jai me 2007 na me jai MPP me jai me see MPP bibia ho bio ewo wiase efri wo MPP ya dia mempa hwe MPP 8 years even me na for kura ewom no omo wi ni 2017 2016 2017 me wa na moro kabore asende me Christmas 2000 as I say adaya o se hawa Yakubu se hawa kumsi omo chiche Christmas ade
ya obotu
na afenyo marking asende me bi ena me frɛ omo ka chom se munim mo men na nya mo first and last wo wunim ya be send you Christmas gift esimi phone so e kom de bia me kwa hwe NDC ni akosere ni sika mpem kwase asem enti ade a wo mpe no ensi ho
you are a principal person
mempe me na nankaza boadua NDC ya de a me si ho da
me eda ko tu president Akufo
wo si tintra tra be ba ho bi sese ba wo ba we do mama na abetete na kwa keka nsem ana se na nankaza boadua me na oya ade bu wo a ni tintrinti onyai hwai MPP ba no mo do aye running mate no akwa akodi that's all na me penasem na ye na kan sa buadu de ye ne no akoma se ye nyina nkola ye de na enya bone se wo ye MPP ni enya bone
onu di ade
enya bone se wo ye MPP ni me kura na me ka se brema hin kura e be gira ma NDC go na brema hin de ye ne no campaign enya na NDC flagship bottom boko oduru pemu na wadwen ho kakra ye de na ekro
okay.
Oh, na Abraham here the no onyi NDC mada da bia si da beti eno no ode nam he obere de I say man fihne otobo atwa kai ono national chairman kro yo bedi omo national of chief do catch us all the NDC do ezu eza ye no na ekro you see me those people I don't have so principal people and they say oh ye wa de a onsi wo simple. Oh, na nankaza boadu won soro ho no nya ade a ho ye ne mfa so bi ani so ayi your friend say ye nipa yi ni dis obimpe asante former chairman what dia asante former chairman jano no ono no ote eye what dia say no for ni nim de mebo adwo mama NDC for ne eduma no
ono ti 24-hour economy ase
what you say
ozo ntia
ozo be ba betufo say see ya pipe your program yi every akosi TV ya ka say the whole Ghana obi ahwe no obi ahwe na so wa adwuma mu anase an ze won tia say Argentina ya pipe your program afa CTV na say uyo obi you have been arguing against that and ya pipe for obesi dia were
jahona kwa
enshempo because what you can argue against say ompe and I say new management say na be ye ave de okwo tranche say na de be so control program proposal ba okwo twa ba hefa okwo twa de ba he o de kwa hefa Dana Kasa would win ya and
the advice is not even binding.
Yeah.
Up to now, what they come on. It's a more prior pre there. Chinchina Pedego advice for what?
But on the honorable chairman or the buyer, no? Say Obiko Diamusa, on say anytime be a president better take a decision be a also consulting council of state members. No, a bus say or ye in consultation with the council of state members. Then Baku bet me about out and council would do Rebecca say no, and yes, I agree. Said the honorable HM and then Ocean Falls.
But you can't do that.
Oh,
you cannot do that. Do you know why? At your first meeting, you swear the oath of secrecy. So you cannot come out to say there. The day you do that, that day you lose that position.
But only so be leak information. So
you can leak.
Okay.
The information you leak and leaking yes.
Okay.
O leak here. Ewo nsunsun so.
Oh, offend honorable. You see, in terms of leakage of information, president does not necessarily go and sit at Council of State meetings. They won't go to for. You see, on your day, what can watch a president to walk? Nah, Kofu be 31 in won't to the fool. There be they are supposed to sit like 4 times in a year. Inti president Reba Beye Yemebia, some of them is their leaders. Is the chairman because what's in somebody be on set agenda and all those things. So maybe these are the issues at Yensaka. Why drink one day? Whatever they agree on is what he takes to the president.
Yeah. That one is true.
You see? So that is why I'm saying there. Well, you might have discussed some things and finalize it. Mukwana president and Father Meina. You see, if I know leak. So what are you leaking? Because we do 2 yes, finally we decided that we the president's know. I mean, so what are you looking? So that's why I'm thinking that office is very useless. And now, apart from that, you see, first we were having 10 regions. So which means the elected ones were just 10. And the president appoints 11 plus the 4 people that he has been told there. Or you know, your former chief justice, former defense staff, former this, what's why 4? Into them 4 plus 11 is 15. Into that got the 10 cry against a president, so or a higher number, right? By now, no regions is 16 regions. Okay,
I'm in pick a reporter because all my accounting areas is here, you know. Yeah, I'm saying this in area. Hello, I was on for Elisha Dakwe, senior reporter. Elisha.
Yeah.
Hello, senior. Okay, Otiminka, almost sort counting one my way, I could say.
You said make a say, almost sort to be accounting every year. I'm a Sabri Electoral Commission official, you know, for the resource na Ankasa Barber 2 Iga. Then so provisional resource that means I can actually say, opinion or no, it's in at the Emma Ankaneka Ankan now, yeah, Chairman Edema NDC, I mean, you could not Asante Mantim Hanamon. Ora ya also been paid sabe the nekita for ebuseni na ne say wadim kunim e wabato no according to them because after na use for na kasa no dey confirm you know results no e ba betuja ami ehu nya wadim kunim pa wo mum na figures ya sabe me nsa ka no e say ora ya also been paid enya man makon 35 and afi onya sorry o ononya emano 49 and afi opina ono anaye or Hene Edema Agrek Enzema or no Ensu Ina 35. It is all share about 1 and 86. And I know more spectrum about to Abano and a bar and to me, man, the Sabra say the near Omotimi no resource no provisional one and I'm a day Atuja a day Afahon and I say now is the pain in Nagasam a day resource Nagasa a Babatuja, am I unity, young Korean good year.
Okay. Enti yeah, far easy. Briefly, I'm so one.
3 commanders so. I could see need the class to the chat also. It will be asked. Mobile mountain and armor, and you may see now trade terminal NC. Almost I can't say it will be asked. I would say. And be a share, I might not so agree every as you I can say, Edia building Kunim now be where they could go. That's the beauty of democracy. More better about delegates. Most said, be asked, and they be fair teaching, and now almost a more bread, and that's almost a kind of man. This segment is where I bury as fairness and 12 most say Mufima and ye. Obia or come be answered at the say. It is made in a barrier na and pemper sony. Then a kind of nipa do menuna a dum divas on Bessia Canidi. And the prayer we go to an amino at the Cataba so much of more trim. Sabensona, I catch it, and so there is so cat animality. I say, Boman, say, me no officially. Omo yo mufrid medianimo. Ja ka nipa du. Nti yewie no obi adaka no so no nipa edia otwunim 85. Ana to aba no. Na wo so mo ye 86. Ba ko ntumi ama nti 85. Ana ko adaka no mo. Ebi ansay nti no rejected ballot. Nti yewie no. No di kan na Cancer boy do ayabuafo. And then your man 35. A biasa enum. Mammy Rose Hamilton, or any be Frederick Day and Yabi, and I yaw a clock and Yabi, and I didn't see and Yabi, and I do come in also 9 and Yabi, and I could see ample for and Yabi, and Jelly and Yabi, Nana of where do and Yabi. And I Daniel and I see Yamu and Yabacon a Jabis Mac and Yabi.
ya owusu obimpe enya aduawatwem aduanan kron 49 votes enti okani na aboma esi okani na aboma esi aduawatwem num pepepe 85 ballot na eti ejawe su ekase ene akanse no yenua ya owusu obimpe 49 votes and a winner. The Electoral Commission we declared Ya Obimpe as a winner, and then regional rep for Council of State. Yeah, there will be access.
I was your phone CD. I cannot say ya Bimpe, former regional chairman, the NDC, or no, and a winnie.
Do one.
Oh, Ashanti region. And in the whoa.
Ose.
Commander.
Ose.
We finish jaro.
Wow, boss, you that.
We finish cry.
Nana, I think say Yamena ye danas. Said the engine I tear cano. When can you quite say ye brehon? Media, ye say, and Nama, Yamino, ye fire sinche. You see, a beer. Madame for MVP Nibi catch him say maybe behave like an extremist.
How?
Menya say sana me bi ade a mempe no say mo cha means ho na che say wo no mempe wa de
ko no say empemfo wo baby o yes meko ho ene manko ho enye sesi amaba hai unzem ba meti he ya me sore ko na bibi kura ide dem ha mutumi frem bisa so ayi wo ko no wa hunu sa de wo fia ne nia wo ma hanne
ye musa no
we de no ko frɛ hunto se hunto nei
David
wa ma
so media adia it say that be na MPP near say Council of State about to Ashanti region bobi esimi Ashanti nintino many abre me means what because me NDC ni say ma hwe ye na me ko tremu bi ube was ma ko to twede e wo presidency wo am a problem aba me I've never hidden my NDC card.
Yeah.
Me fancy so that na me wo free wiase. And me ade bia me opponent ye no a say wo to party so ye dey you means ho. NDC for to na me ko ne pam me kra me pe.
Aya ko die mi.
Yeah, me ko me die me apam ye me ti ase no ma betena ase. Na se me ko ba bia ami ajojo me die. Means ho kra.
Na wo ko pedie.
Me ko pedie. Me ko pe hwe. Me kwa ni ho nti means ho. Ti we na nkansa boadu. We kura nkani kwa say ye struggle through some way.
Wabra ansema wo kan boko za no. Yes ye nkani wachi ya say agro de. Na se ye de atwene ebegina opon achi anadwoa na mu nsa agro nse dede na moye. Amanfo ahwe nkwan pa na amanfo awisa no a uhunu sa no.
But ono huni ewiase we ya citizen. There be a dem kwai hwe ebe change your principles there.
Yes.
Then there's a problem
because a hono a omukọ ba bi no.
Because maybe say ya metise nkrofo ka say omo say me kai say MVP for ba afro no. Na me ne omare wa de no ati ejolu obesi bi. Na John Boadunum. O de bobi o de o Jimmy no onamfo journalist for nyina won namfo wo MPP mo je na ade etena ho. Come say so we are NDC journalist. Na me kwa je MPP for sika.
Wa wasem.
There be
wa kwa e pa menimfo.
Say minusia e de na won ho a e kire say you are better than me. Atari a wo sebi. Ka wo twibi. Andi so me kwa je MPP for sika aman. Enfa me ho.
Me ba na ma ka say ayi wo bi akwatena ho say yeah wo majority no brofunti yeah man
yes muntimi nka brofunti
sometimes
ya twa fam so
ye mu bi kura nso kokotena ba bia so wo kasa anye wo ha na ba bia meko bia na ya prompt ze masampacho matwini
no so kakra
majini no so kakra because yeah egu no ye kura na yesusa wo mu no ye mu bia ni ho a kwabra ye metia zezi a medu ani
enso Fatima
ma men sisa me certificate megu ani ma wanwe oba
honorable Fatima
no akotena wo say ye ntimi
enso Fatima tu atiwei na ayi wuntumi aye economic analysis e ma Fatima tu woni
nsem agidi
Fatima tu ɔno so bi ntebrofo
okay
na untumi atibia ye economic analysis ama Fatima tu ete platform so bɔ ne nsɛm ɛma ayuntumi sɛ untumi ɛyɛ economical analysis owia no ɔn Fatima tu na Fatima tu eba ba be ka kyerɛ obi sɛ ɔno no ɔmo ntebrofo miwa no frɛ ɔnobo ama say my mentor Fatima tu no frɛ ama say my mentor wahu waka omo say udidi atem
okay kwabena me da say lawyer unim yemfa we nwie lawyer Kisi Agyapong ne one ayi finance minister former finance minister Mr. me time no kobati entimi sorry wo bra ye nie entimi
we your documenter last year
2023
2023 sorry and near kind of any more charges from the abo kind of rata no ni nyina wo mu
enti kwabra je so oja ma me de koda
enye new
they started from 2020
enye new enye new even krano unim say omo indict Ghana police IGP krano so say ono so efa enkrofo e wo police mu a bribery and a document ni nie
okay
yeah sir water issue na chas adubu ahinde wo ha illegal mining issues wo ha sir kenofrata de no unu say banking sector no kra wo ha
clean up
yeah ewom
it's serious
ewom banking sector me patch just a minute Mr. Yeah achibota and sasene de no chaso usu na no ogina yin chesresre no osu
bempa so oyo osofo
wo mu de ewom Bank of Ghana the NDC, Ghana Police the NDC, Ghana Water Company. So you know, or say investigations is ongoing in respect of suspected corruption and corruption-related offences regarding contracts awarded by Ghana Water Company Limited for the provision of goods and services to the following entities. Nayakinom, and electricity company. Also the charges is about BXC.
Yeah.
Beijing Zhaojin technology.
Yeah.
Yes, you know so. And also, and another when you find out sa document we me ye ho adwuma saa obi amfi me ye ho adwuma saa
na ne ato for me
se
sa time no bi o mon kra tie ya and no mo ye ho bibia nka ne ya o mo adi kan clear system
o mo me kan no mo ko tro ya to ayi se me ye tro fonti ne achi me tu mu no
lawyer
OSP and the fugitive. I think I said it here. There are three different schools of thoughts about those scenes. Number one school of thought is OSP name by your bear out. And the style and manner out, it was for a purpose. Has he achieved that purpose in terms of calling attention, creating certain kind of attention? Has he achieved it or not? If you also feel there, OSP Washada obey them and go for a creative public sympathy for Yerua Ken Ofuriata. Another school of thought is in there. Yerua Ken Ofuriata ampa. But no one can because Sebi Morba. You know the issue. I don't know why some people are doing this, but any lawyer able 2 years can offer don't for OSP in court because of the fugitive tag scan or shushe. Any counsel any client can offer I'll be at the court. Then go see OSP because I find a fugitive and I declared wanted. He's doing it for just money. Because say I don't see how you will give such a counsel. The only time you can start taking that initiative, in there, he's been cleared of all these situations before you can even take any step. Because Sebi, me said the word fugitive na wow bonkofu eyo.
It seems to be a tag.
Because me do you know that even judges sometimes grant fugitive arrest? They give fugitive warrants.
Search and bring him.
You understand? Ocha there. The me pay you na yehun. And I'm what's kind of right and some kind of me to kwai me so I'm not in Ghana.
And yet fugitive no na a lawyer a han casino. Oh say she kasa no ba ku bi wom. Who mo say?
Agyapong.
Odino akamura. No, the big problem. Say, you because what the one I don't know. You are a fear near you, Nipa. See a who will fear, you would have known waka.
But you see, my baby, though, none lawyers, I respond to none lawyers. I mean, the OSP wanted him. It is a Sabia, why you're Sabia. Oh, Abia, why you're Sabia. Per my situation, it's likely there. Maybe within 3 months, it's moment up to date.
Yeah.
And bring about Bosunas and Woman Tower, you can still seek for extension.
Yeah.
But when you give the poster there, time I'm a pen, number bar, then that becomes a problem. That itself becomes a problem. And I think that was where the situation was getting to. In other breath in there, for me, even before trial, there is huge perception. Before trial, there is huge perception. And it is important today. The trial of Yewura Kenoforiata would determine the way other cases will go. Because Sabi, Yimo wa shenda. Dr. Casey Forson, in the current finance minister. Yamfana Anko Court, even when he was deputy finance minister for Ghana Health Service, Ministry of Health, what project, ambulance, Kekempo, what Neko Court.
I think say,
okay.
You can imagine. It's not make there. Ni case no, ni situation no. It is a beginning for a lot of things.
Okay.
And I think that we need to deal with it as soon as possible because say starting in term Obebuana will be fine for the other cases that needs to be dealt with.
Okay.
It is a very critical.
Honorable Bremu Mamiwai.
Yeah. OSP versus
Ken Ofori-Atta.
Honorable Ken Ofori-Atta and Ghana in general. Say at the end our 3 legs. One, from the perspective of OSP, say oridimu ni image ana. That's number 1. Number 2, na ya kane kasa boashe ni yemu enane enwetimi apia or kasa against certain individuals, especially the most powerful ones. Ken Ofori-Atta, you know, say Ken, you need that powers to be able to speak about Ken. The reason why I'm saying this is Osha say MPs over 80 sorry say Ken who ya sem ntiense. You saw the fate of some of these MPs even during their primaries. It tells you say obeka Ken asemwa na obet mu ha ya ifri akurase no a yakɔ afuom no yɛfrɛ ahoma bi enkentenkri gye sɛ ɔpɛ bi de ka bet ho wa miem nyɛ saa yɛtwe wa obɛti enti na wa yɛwura kesi Agyapong watimi apia bonten a wohwɛ the vigor at which kesi Agyapong kasa no a it tells you say I say deɛ na ohye bi na ya bie no so nti amana nya hoden a ode kasa onsuru ne ebesi kina no pa about certain powerful people na menim say per his statement no enye kan ko an list no a tall list and some of these powerful people ebepie a yedi yani behu a obe move. The other aspect ne say was there a friction between Owura Kisi Agyapong and the most powerful family na ewo no because Nana Adodan Kwakufu-Addo His Excellency na appointee Kisi Agyapong or appointing no expectation about Kisi Agyapong. Was it different from what or no Kisi Agyapong no issue ye na say na if it was different a year then no appointing and so appointing we no a year then and when you know was it the case say because we di kan appointed ba kwa ma wa resign ya be kan semunti say o ma we so kwa nsem bi bepie. See, are you looking at it from these directions? That is where me win a free. And the third arm they say Kisi Agyapong why not being say o please Ghanaians because ye nyina ye te say the Ghanaian populace no hwe say niema boni e koso e wo abanda da na atwam no ese say ye huhu nsonsonso na onim say wo de uko nsuom se wo kochi adwen na uyi bonsu a na chese wachi nwin a ewu nsuom nyina enti no o nyame adoma ne net no otoye no a wanya big fish yet sa no ene just no ano because me hwe kwan ofa so e de ken asem no betu dwa who say it differ from what he used to be enti upon what basis na a man sa kwanya no ne sa hoden no a wotimi e ba bontin with that vigor and until am say me hwe no on trailers from his own perspective, from the perspective of the family no any ken no amu and the perspective of Ghanaians sebe ya ye benya awrehebumbi ewo ne mu se enwuma bebre ho mimi ameka sa ameti ameka se mimi nim ye gina the perception so eye adwuma enen na egina so duru ba bia ye susu se be yesi ansa na frase se kohwese susu no eye adwuma enti ye nim pefe se proye bebre ko so e wa amamu na abatwa mu
ba ono bo hwe de Kisi Agyapong start na wugidi se wo mini business se wo
enen tina maga jo se niema miensa na mehwe no
ba ono bo ni mesre wo we de me twa wo kasa so na me hold brief e ma Kisi Agyapong. Kisi Agyapong public pronouncements on corruption against the Akufo-Addo family and the government, it did not start today.
Enti se otie masem na make no.
What you say?
Okay, I'm okay the way I'm going.
Yes. So obviously you can see say enye samre na asebia when voice.
But the point is that no, the way a man he's coming out now is different from how he was coming out. Now Mimi Face said now he was your friend saying me use the
honorable eya kotie time galamsey incidents now or chichi wo no or mu invited from Pomboate no the press conference ya kotie bi
yes okasa
or use even harsher words
yes
than and said a causal rift between him
and the top family
and the top family because not the least expected say obeko that way even for Kisi Agyapong to come and tell Ghanaians say the Airbus saga was company ensa clean woman look reporting be drew Ghana for almost 1 week they were impressing on him not to release their report.
Yeah, but he did.
And then the time you know so no they back out.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we should be fair to him a bit.
Yeah.
That the guy has been there and was say or that the last press conference and Kwanu Mohammed the crowd was a heavy blow to the MPP government. It was Yarena is silly. Bibia mo bia hunu se nkrofo we. They are not ready to fight.
For utie na America say ye wo untouchables be.
Yeah.
Oh. And Ken is part of the untouchable. And now that he with all the vigor in him.
Can I some no wa bobo so nyina no was document no mo?
Yes.
Oh, document no.
No, Commander, I understand where Honorable is coming from.
Because
Honorable, the point Honorable is making.
So we're mocking the indirect.
No, you could have been like either
a bit diplomatic,
especially with Niposha doing Ankwanoma time now. Even after the Ankwanoma situation, you could tell there. At that time, he really felt lonely.
Yes.
Now he feels that now I don't have anybody overlooking my shoulders.
Yes.
So I don't care about feeling lonely.
Yes.
You understand? So yes, he's been a man of himself. But it got to a point where there was nothing to help and even to give him confidence and encourage him there.
At that time, Bakuno resigned your friend saying Martin.
The truth
say seriously say idea government way MPP government we need election we are 2024 year at a point in time Kisi will resign. But they say mpamono or no be feel at ease to continue the job he's doing. Mr. say yam manankwa.
Why are there?
Why but say manankwa ni catch and say ye jana permano or pa onkawa. I don't think Kisiaba Agyapong will want to go.
Baby, why you do? Why are there? Onyensuo, abomode, onyensuo, emaye na onko. Na dia kan yenhwe kwaya, ye de ebefaso. Ontu onyai. If you say nipa sasu de ada no hu oduru kwam na size sana adwina wawu.
Medamase. Ana me time aso. Me time aso medamase.
But let me also say we recommend you so much because Kwabena free hano who be our ha.
Thank you.
Say you are in there.
Arabu need me now. What made you man but
at least you've been able to wear the shoe.
Which one say what sex and many art?
But seriously you've been able to do it. We see cap no the but utiakum.
Medasi honorable medasi citizen.
Nanama, asama honorable okay. I am making a problem. I've been a king there member about Nanama they be saying there. In Sosaba because it seems as if the show is yours. Messi, it seems as if the show is yours. Indeed, Commander Boy or the Namu, the show Nagasa do and I'm show.
But seriously, let's comment Kwabena because Obi Obeye Juma, Obey me, I yet who ye said so Niwa, whole Emma Obi Amfi program, no, not just say, oh, you good. And me say, my communication officer, Samijamfi, me pona passo all the time. You know why? Because of Malik Basintali. Because one man Samin Tukai still wouldn't NDC. There's a shortfall in terms of its communication. There's a gap. No, because what Timia Amaboy no.
Yeah, that was say when you break I can't I'm against some name abana subscribe to channel like and share you madi no ma afofro ensa enkami.
Dedi kama mamena PENDREAM TV ase. Na so far so good. Say open online portal e wo Ghana. Nipa share, nipa follow, nipa comment here. To my best of knowledge, without any biases, PENDREAM TV.